This trek may be a divine journey for some, as Gaumukh is considered as the birthplace of the holy river Ganga. Gaumukh is actually the source of river Bhagirathi, which goes on to merge with river Alaknanda to form the river Ganga. River Ganga has been worshipped by Hindus since time immemorial and holds a very important place in their life. While for some others, this may be an adventurous trek through a beautiful valley offering views of some majestic Himalayan peaks. Whatever the purpose may be, on this path one finds peace and serenity that makes it worth the 18-kilometer long journey. The trek begins from the holy town of Gangotri, which is located in Uttarakhand. We took the public transport bus to get here, and I spent the entire road journey looking at the beautiful landscape of Uttarakhand. We got off to explore this beautiful little village called Harsil, hoping we would easily get another bus to Gangotri, but clearly that was not the case. We've been trying to get a lift for a while now, but we're stuck here. That's my friend Shana, she'll be coming with me on this trek.
मिल गई फाइनली हमें कितना 2 घंटे वेट करने के बाद ट्रैकर मिल गया.
Gangotri is a very important Hindu pilgrimage site, and every year over 4 lakh pilgrims flock to this holy town to visit the temple dedicated to goddess Ganga and to seek her blessings. Gangotri is already located at a very high altitude, and given that we have to go all the way up to Gaumukh tomorrow, which is at 4,100 meters, acclimatization is going to be really important to avoid acute mountain sickness. So we're going to spend the night here itself, and in the meanwhile we've decided to get away from the crowded market area and explore around for a little while. We heard from some locals that there's a nice patch outside the market area which is peaceful and quiet. I don't know if you can tell, but we are really high up and it is so scary to look down. One of the best parts about this entire trip is that you can hear the soothing sound of the river water everywhere you go. We can hear it as we sit here and relax, and we could even hear it in our room while sleeping. It's 5 in the morning and we have started our trek already. To do this trek, you need a permit which you can easily get from the forest office at Gangotri. This permit, along with your ID card, is checked here at the entrance of the Gangotri National Park. It's going to be an 18-kilometer long journey one way, which is why we decided to start early in the morning, and also because we plan to complete this trek in one day itself. Usually people complete it over 2 days and they spend the night at Bhojbasa. There's complete staying and food facility there, so you don't need to carry any sleeping bags or tents. The best part is that you can do this trek even if you don't have a lot of trekking experience, but yeah, you do need a little bit of physical fitness for it. Like you can see, the route is pretty much straight and simple, so you don't even need a guide for this trek. But yeah, if you still want a guide, then you can easily get one from the market. But doing a trek on your own and exploring it in your own way is just a different feeling altogether.
कैसा है चना पराठा?
अच्छा है यार, बहुत भूख लगी है तो अच्छा ही लग रहा है. During this trek, you are constantly walking right along the Bhagirathi River and sort of tracing its route all the way back to its starting point at Gaumukh. The peaks that you can see are Bhagirathi 1, 2, and 3. They together form the Bhagirathi Massif. You can see it almost throughout the trek, and it seems to get bigger and bigger with every step you take towards it. I feel like I'm in an 8-year-old's drawing book because the views remind me of one of those scenery drawings we used to make when we were kids. You know, the classic one with the two mountains and the river flowing in the middle? The entire setting is just so dreamy.
ये कैंप बोझबासा है। ये गौमुख से 4 किलोमीटर दूर है और यहाँ पे रहने का, खाने का और टॉयलेट वगैरह का सारा अरेंजमेंट है। सो इफ़ यू वांट आप यहाँ पे रुक सकते हैं एंड देन यू कैन गो टू गौमुख और तपोवन द नेक्स्ट डे।
There is an ashram as well as a guest house here that charge about 350 rupees per night. As you can see, this entire trek is quite affordable. Even though I didn't stay here, I've spent less than 2,500 rupees on this entire trek. This place can look really different at different times of the year, so you should keep that in mind while planning your trek. As we walk further, you can see how the green landscape is slowly changing into a dry and rocky one. The patch is mostly uneven with a lot of moraines and boulders, and you kind of have to find your way through them. It might get a little confusing, but there are lots of people coming and going, so you can always ask for directions. We're just a few meters away and it all looks the same the further we go. So we've decided to not go any further because we are short on time and it looks like it's about to start raining. But here's a picture of Gaumukh to show you what it looks like. It's called Gaumukh because it looked like the mouth of a cow before the heavy rains in 2016. It is the snout of the Gangotri glacier and is considered as the birthplace of the River Ganga.
हमारी डाउनहिल ट्रैक के व्यूज़ इतने प्रिटी हैं कि इस जगह को बाय बोल के घर जाने का मन बिल्कुल नहीं कर रहा है। आज हम 36 किलोमीटर्स चले हैं और हम 14 आवर्स के लिए ऑलमोस्ट कंटिन्यूसली चले हैं और बहुत मज़ा आया, बट मैं बहुत थक गई हूँ।
Walking through a lush green valley, hearing the sweet sound of the river constantly flowing beside you, tiny flowers blooming here and there, and a cool breeze caressing you at all times. This trek is nothing short of a walk in paradise, and a camera can never do justice to its beauty. You really have to be here to experience it, so if you ever get a chance to do this trek, don't miss out on it.